Well, Delta Airlines shares are surging after earnings. Let's get to Phil LeBeau with a special guest, Delta Airlines CEO Ed Bastian. Hey, Phil. Hey, Ed.
Hey, Joe. Ed, thank you very much. We just had the numbers we reported about a half hour ago. You beat the street for Q2, albeit expectations had been lowered. But more importantly, you give guidance for the full year, 525 to 625. The street's at 539. Right. But this is down substantially from what you guys expected in January of at least 735. Right. What's changed in the last 6 months that you're looking at full year now coming in lower than where you were expecting things to be in January?
Well, given the level of turbulence that we have seen, whether there's geopolitical conflicts going on in multiple regions around the world, you have the impact that we've seen from the tariff battles and all the global trade wars that are being waged. There's been a big pullback over the start of the year, starting to wane a little bit, but in terms of overall corporate confidence and consumer confidence.
Let's start with the consumer. Main cabin is down 5%.
Main cabin is down 5%, and that's where you have your most price-sensitive customers. The industry is doing, I think, everything we can do. Remember, we got hit with this in the early part of the year. We weren't really in position to address it, given that we had our peak booking and our peak summer season coming up. But what you'll see post mid-August is you'll see industry capacity, particularly in the main cabin domestically, coming down significantly. Delta's doing that. I think all the other airlines are doing some level of that. We actually expect to see domestic seats in the main cabin negative starting in August.
For the industry?
For the industry and Delta.
So how much capacity, you don't say it in your report, but how much capacity, and I know this will come up on the analyst call, are you expecting to bring out in the second half of this year? Is it 2%? Is it 3%?
Well again, on the domestic front, we're looking to be flat to down, and the growth will be on international, and the growth will also be in premium.
Internationally, Europe has been red hot over the last couple of years. But you've got a weak dollar right now that makes traveling to Europe more expensive. The headlines out of Europe when it comes to tourism are not the best. Are you noticing any impact in terms of people saying, I'm going to hold off on booking a trip over there?
We're seeing a modest impact. I wouldn't say a significant impact. It still will be a very, very good summer. We grew capacity yet again this summer, as several other airlines have as well. Again, I think the sensitivity is again more in the main cabin, in the price-sensitive parts of the airplane. The premium cabins continue to do very, very well. We're seeing a little bit of reduction of inbound coming from Europe into the U.S., but that's only 20% of our mix. So to the extent we have some reductions, we can offset that with more Americans going in. And just as you mentioned, the currency making it more expensive for Americans to go. Actually, when those inbounds come in, they're more valuable to us as well. So overall, it's going to be a really strong summer for us in the transatlantic. The thing to me that's actually even more interesting is you look, once you get past the peak into the fall, those bookings, while it's early, look really strong and really positive. And I think people are looking at, I'm going to avoid going to Europe at the height of the height when all of whether it's weather or all the tourism activities are going on. There's a lot more flexibility people have. You have different generations of people traveling, whether it's boomers or other people that didn't get the chance that are still trying to get caught up to where they'd like to be in their life. And so I think you're going to see a seasonal shift in patterns for international. So international is still our future. It's still where we're going. But on balance, we're very happy with where we sit there.